Hey guys, Derek here with Papaville Low Gauge Trains. So this time around, we're gonna show you a haul. Not from a train show, not from a flea market. This one's gonna be from Marketplace and eBay, some stuff that I picked up. So why don't you come on along with me and get on board and we'll check this stuff out together. All right, everybody, so as I said in the intro, this is an eBay and Marketplace haul video that I'm gonna be showing you. First item I'm going to show you I got through eBay, excuse me, and the second one was from Marketplace. So let's go take a look. I'm going to grab something to open this stuff up with. And the first thing that we got here, right here, I actually won this about a week and a half ago. It finally arrived this morning. Packing list. There we go. And this came from Morrow, Ohio. I purchased this from Iron Creations, was the eBay seller. Yeah, this is something different. Never seen this before, where it's styrofoam, but it's all chopped up. That's kind of a good thing to use. But it is messy. You know what? I'm going to cut away for just a second so I can kind of move some of this stuff around instead of making a big giant mess, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I got all that kind of out of the box because, like I said, there's all this chopped up. I don't know if the guy bought it or just took the time to chop it all up himself. So here's what we're looking at. It's a Marx haul. And it's a lot of cars and an engine. So we'll go through them real fast one by one. This one's just the chassis. Not sure what it was for, but you can tell by the sliding. This was for a wind-up set, a pre-war wind-up set. The reason that they were set like that is so as they would take off, you wouldn't be yanking the whole train. It would slowly get things going. So we got that for a wind-up. We got another. This is another wind-up. This is a Seaboard, 91-257. Somebody put their initials on there somehow. This might end up being a repaint. We'll see what we'll do with that. What we got here? This one's wrapped up. Well, somebody repainted this one, so I'll definitely be bringing. This was originally a passenger car. I have to admit, they did kind of a crappy job of repainting. And it has some type of a lighting in there. We'll have to figure that out. Something's definitely missing. This is another wind-up. I don't know if this was lighting that was put in there. Once I get this guy apart, yeah, I can see on the inside, I can see a bulb in there. Yeah, you can see, kind of see it shining in there. Okay, we got a Union Pacific tender. On this side, this ends as both, but the tabs are still there, so I'll be able to straighten those out to get that bent back in. It's a little scruffy. Another part of this, the old school. On that side. We got ourselves now this is one I haven't seen before. I'm wondering if maybe some of you guys can help me out on this one. So here again, this one's been electrified. There's lights in there. It's a 556 tender. I don't know if this is something, I'm kind of newer to Marx, so hopefully you guys can tell me, did this come like this? It does have this sliding, but if you look underneath, there is a ground to that axle. This is some power coming across here. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how this works. We'll find out in the near future. Next we have another 556. Now this one's just a regular one. It's not in terrible condition. A few little scratches and blemishes, a few on the top here, but it's all right. It's a $5 car. We got a General Cole, Northern Pacific 554. Definitely dirty. This probably is with that set. We're going to make 2 rows here. These are all the ones for wind up. These are the others. Another Union Pacific tender. This one's a little bit better condition than the first one that I showed you. It does have the sliding coupler. Now we got another tender. We got a New York Central tender. Whoops, tripping over the rug down here. New York Central tender. This one's in pretty decent condition, I have to admit. The underside on it's not bad. Yeah, this one's actually pretty solid. I like it. Close look so you guys can see. I know sometimes I kind of show you the stuff too fast. There's another one of the Seaboard tenders, or not tender, the gondola. Same as the other one, but the other one, yeah, these are both the same. Both the same. It's got the sliding and plastic wheels. Did this one have plastic wheels on it? I haven't even really been noticing. Yep, plastic wheels on that. So now, I got another New York Central tender. This one's a little not in as good as condition as the previous one that I showed you. It's a little off here. Top's pretty scratched up. This might be a candidate for a repaint. The underside's okay. So far, I believe everything I've shown you. No, that's metal, metal, metal. That's metal, metal. So about half of this stuff has had metal wheels on it, about half of it's plastic. So next we're going into old JR left his marking on this Union Pacific 3824 caboose. Plastic wheels, the sliding. And we got a few more. This one's got the sliders on it again. Looks like somebody may have tried to color it with a marker or something, who knows. Definitely from some younger, but somebody younger had this. This one's a little bit, but of the 3, this one's probably in the best condition. I do have one more of these with my M10005. Ignoring the dinging, that's my messenger. My son's trying to get a hold of me. Yeah, so all in all, this one's probably in the best condition. This one's a little bit darker than the other, so I'm sure that's the difference of the what year it was made. And this is the main reason I got all this, was a nice pre-war loco. This is the gray colored, which is nice, and it's got all the bones, which I like. It's the older school. It is missing the lens, but it has both the marker lights. The handrails are nice and straight. The cotter pins are there. There's no real dent. A little bit of scratching on the side rails, but like I say, no denting, which is always nice. Got a little bit of cobwebs in there. And this sucker's heavy. That's one of the things I noticed in this one. It's got a weight, real heavy weight right there. Yeah, compared to the, I have one I can get to really close. Compared to this one, this Marlines, this one is probably a pound heavier, so it's got some weights in there. As you can see from the underside where it's got the split pickups, this is a pre-war. And you know, you can see the difference on this one. So this is one of the nice Canadian Pacifics. Looking forward to seeing if she runs or not. We'll show you that at the end of this video. Cleaned up this thing. It's gonna look nice. It definitely will look nice. There was one other item in, and it also still has the lens, which is, or not the lens, but the little red plastic piece that goes in there, which is cool. The last thing that's in amongst this batch got a nice, dirty, but a Lionel 2682 caboose. Got the box type coupler. Got still more styrofoam, foam. But yeah, it's dirty, it's missing. There's, I believe that there was a handrail that goes back there, and maybe there. Got another one over there. I don't think it has a handrail on it. But yeah, the back end here is a little, I don't know how well that comes across, but there's a little bent up here. We can fix that up. Looks like it's had a bird in the attic, maybe. Yeah, all in all, though, it's not half bad. It does have the release for the box coupler. So yeah, that was a nice little added feature. Yeah, so all that together that I just showed you, $27. I think I got a pretty decent deal on it. I mean, I'm sure if I sell any of it, I would easily get my money back. And okay, we're gonna go on to the next thing. I'm gonna hit pause real quick, get this stuff out of the way, and the next one is kind of, I think you guys will get the kick out of it that I did when I picked it up. Okay, so this next one, you're gonna see it as I picked it up. Now, this was on Marketplace. I saw the pictures of everything, and I liked what I saw. And when I went to pick it up, this is exactly as it was given to me. I haven't opened it, so the lady said, "Well, do you want to open it and check to make sure everything's there?" I said, "You know, I'm going to trust you. You seem good." So we're going to open this together. But this is what she gave me. An old suitcase. And this is an old suitcase, I might add. I don't know if this is maybe alligator or something, but this is an old suitcase. So let's see what we got. The top of it's kind of messed up on it, but let's take a look at this. Oh, there we go, together. Okay. Let's see how we get this open. I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing here, guys. Not sure how this is supposed to. Oh, there we go. These flip up. So what do we have here? Okay. It's an old piece of material. Some grease on it, and a very odd stench. One of the things I always love doing is taking a look at some of these newspapers before I even take a look at everything. Let's see if we can plug anything. The Sandusky Register. So Sandusky, Ohio. This paper is June 7th, 1981. What do we got here? It seems that the Cubs ripped Valenzuela and the Dodgers in an 11-5 run. I can remember when Fernando Valenzuela, he was the hot guy with the Dodgers way back then, and I can remember those days, and barely the Cubs won. All right. I'm from Chicago, but unfortunately I'm not a Cubs fan. I hope you guys don't hold it against me, but I'm black and white Sox all the way, baby. Okay, so let's move some of that stuff out. Get this out of there. More of that, some more of that. I'll read some of these papers. Hey, they even got some wedding announcements in there. The Woodworths from Bing, I wonder if they're still together. Birch and Grosser, and the Fideli, and I can't even pronounce that name. Wonder if these guys are still together. You know how divorce rates are. All right, so let's. All right, we're already starting off good. Got a free mini screwdriver. Okay. All right, now you Marx guys, as I'm pulling some of this up, let's see if you can figure out what set this is. I already know the number on this set because I happen to have one. So we're starting off, we got a Wabash right here. This is a Wabash 80982. It's the one with the black end center on it. It's a little on the dirty side, but it's really not scratched up that bad. The underside is in very nice condition. Wheel spin nice and free. So there we go, that's a start. We're gonna slide this over here and put that right there. Next up, we have Merchandise Service Pennsylvania rail car. This is the 379/56. This one's got the sliding doors. I'm looking at it closely. Just needs cleaning. Got a nice scratch on the top right there. A couple of little scuffs on the doors slide well. Here again, the underside's in nice condition. Couplers aren't really bent out of shape at all. I mean, this is in fair condition. Sometimes this little piece that overhangs get bent pretty bad. As you can see on this side, it's bent down a little bit, but that side's pretty straight. So that looks nice. Oh, you can get yourself a typewriter here for $99. Even less with the trade-in. Oh, here we go. Before I show you this one, this is always fun. Greater Cleveland Ford dealers. All right, there we go. A Mustang S for $5,897, or you get a good old S Ford Fairmont for $5,701. These old Fox body Mustangs today, they got a little bit of, they're worth a little bit. This one's got the special tops package. Cool. I'm gonna have to show that to my son. A friend of ours is, a friend of his is building one of those right now. I'll take a picture of that and send it to him. All right, so we got the tender, nickel plate road tender. So I'm sure you guys are starting to figure out which set this is. This tender is in fair condition. A tiny little bit of rusting down here. That could clean up pretty nice. A few small scratches, but all in all, it's in fair condition. As you can see, the little discoloration right down there, and then right along there on the bottom. We'll see how that cleans up. Might buff out. No real scratching on the top. Ooh, got some comics I get to read. That'll be fun. Hager the Horrible, the Phantom, Beetle Bailey. All right, looking forward to looking through that stuff. And there's our caboose, the Nickel Plate Road High Speed Service. This is a 956 Nickel Plate Road caboose. A little bit of a denting here that can easily be straightened out. Not really too scratched up. Here again, underside's in nice condition. I like it. I like it. And so you guys that know your Marx stuff probably know this is a 994. It's in fair condition. Almost think they might have tried to repaint this. I'm definitely going to be repainting this one because I have a couple of them. But along the side here, it almost has this kind of the way that is. Might have been trying to try to repaint it. Paint scuffed off right here. Here again, it's got everything. Doesn't have the little plastic lens piece in there, but that's quite all right. It does have the headlight lens. The boiler front's a little loose on it. Underside is in nice condition. Wheels turn really nice. Really nice. Does have the light. So yeah, that's in nice condition. I got no complaints about that. So let's see what else we got buried in this box, because obviously that's the train, but there's still the whole other side of the suitcase. Let's see if I can figure out how this part works. It goes like that. And another bonus would be a nice suitcase for the grandkids, the granddaughters to use for their dress-up clothes. Okay, and then here we go. We got the rest of the set and a little bit more. In a baggie, we got a couple of little pieces of some fence. So this is kind of cool. I'll actually use this on the layout. How about that? It's got to be glued back together, but that's a nice little, put that out maybe out in front of my church. A nice little bench. And this is in here, there's a broken railroad crossing sign. So we got a lot of track. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 straights. Considering it's old Marx track, these are in fair condition. Yeah, they're on halfway decent condition. And then we got 1, 2, there's one more straight. 13 straights, it's an odd amount, huh? Then we got 2, 4, 6, 8 curves. And this one is the lock-on. And a crossover. Let's get this closer up so I can read. It says number 1021 for 027 type track, made in the USA, Lionel Corporation, New York. So it's an 027 Lionel crossover, probably a pre-war. Okay, so that broken crossing sign, here's where it's from. This is I believe this is a Marx. I got a feeling I have to do a little work on this one to get it running. It doesn't look in the best of condition there. If this is not a Marx and one of you guys know what it is, let me know. Telephone poles. We got 2, 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 telephone poles. I got a Lionel activation switch. Some loose wire. And a this wire from it. What seems to be in the cord is in really nice condition. This is a 1209 Marx transformer. Slides pretty good. I will very carefully hook this one up to power and test it with my voltage meter to see if it's working. But just on glancing at it, I can't see why it wouldn't work. So we'll be showing you that at the end of the video also. And then bunch of wire. Oh, bunch of wire that I don't need. Got lots of wire. I still get a kick out of this this whole suitcase. This is your, you got some nice pockets here. There's a rack to hang stuff over. It's got the piece that you would hang your hangers on for your suit jackets, and you can latch them in. This is where you'd hang your slacks over the top. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Grandkids are gonna love that. So, all right, so that's it as far as going through that. Let me clean this mess up. We'll throw that engine on the workbench. We'll see if she works, and we'll get right to that. So we'll be back after this short message. No message. All right, so here we're, excuse me, here we are at the workbench. First up, we're gonna test this transformer. I don't know if you guys can see my meter or not. Let me move. I don't have any power going to this. Let's move that out of the way. So how about that? Can you see that? I don't know if you can or not, but so right now we have no power leading to it, and we have nothing. So we're going to put it on low. And we got nothing. Let's crank it all the way up. And we got nothing. So it looks like we don't have a working transformer here. Just off of this. Yeah, so this guy's not working. No hum out of it. Not sure why, so I'll open it up. I'll open it up. We'll take a closer look at that. Let me put this away, and we'll set up and test these engines. Okay. Just kind of surprised that transformer didn't work, to be honest with you, because I figured it was going to. This cord was in great condition and all that, so. Alright, so first up, we're going to put this 994 on the track. She wants to go. Yep, she wants to go, all right. So let's do this. Let's get a little oil. Not a lot, a little dab will do ya. Juice going in here. Alright, so it does work. That bulb's out. Yeah, looks nice. Just needs a good thorough cleaning. Let's turn that down. Disconnect you. And yeah, I can't tell if that bulb is dead or not, so picked these guys up online. Ended up being about 50 cents a piece. They're LED 12-volt bulbs. Gee, Derek, it'd be a lot easier if you just pulled that motor out, wouldn't it? Well, yeah, it would be, but where's the fun in that? All right. Back up to about 12 volts. There we go. Can you see that that light is on? Yeah, you can see that that's light. All right. I likey. So let's do this. If I can get this on there the way I want to. Ooh, that was a little puff of smoke, huh? You guys notice that? Please tell me I didn't fry anything here. No, we're good. Okay, so yep. And reverses. Okay. One down, one to go. Alright, so I think I'm going to put a little oil on this one before I even try. It's dirty. Whoop, 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 whoop. That could have been a mess. There we go. Laundry's done. Come on, baby. Come on, there you go, there you go. And you haven't run in probably God knows how many years. Hey, the light on this one works. Oh yeah, this hasn't run so long, there's stuff flying off of there. So I don't want to overwork it here. As you can see, it's pretty noisy. So it works, but the question is how much clean? Whew. Yeah, we definitely got to get this guy cleaned up. You've seen a number of times in the videos on how I'm cleaning. This one's going to be nice. I got a feeling this one's going to look really nice once I actually get this body off and wash it up, because it's just, I mean, filthy. So yeah, looking forward to running that. You know, what the heck? Let's take that 994, we'll throw it on the track and see how well it works on the track. And then we'll close out this video. guys, so there you have it. We got them both running. Got them both on the track, as you saw. The Canadian Pacific is running a little sluggish. I'm going to give that one a nice good tear down and cleaning, but I'm not going to bore you with all that. And that 994, now I've got 2 of those sets, so I'm going to go through both of them, take the best of both, make one really nice pristine set. I do have a box, so that's going to be nice. And then who knows what I'll do with the other one. Maybe do a repaint, or I am planning on the fall, in the fall doing my first train show. It'll be at the Wheaton Train Show. I don't know what month yet. We'll definitely let you. Sorry, I'm a little hoarse today. Yeah, so that about sums it up. There's no viewer video today. We'll probably do next week or the week after. Want to keep these videos a little bit on the shorter side. So I hope you enjoyed what you saw. As always, like, subscribe, share. If you want your video featured on my layout, it's real simple. Just go into the show notes. You'll see you can, easiest way is do it through Facebook Messenger, or email video to me, or pictures, or both, and a little synopsis about your layout, maybe a little history of your layout. That would be nice too. The email is real easy. We'll put it down here. Papavilletrains@outlook.com, and the Facebook address is Papaville Gauge Trains and Stuff. So you know, hit that like button on that Facebook. Send in a request. I'll accept it. As long as you're an active Facebook member, I'll accept your request. So that's about does it. You guys have a wonderful weekend. Next week, make sure you watch. Going to the Davenport Train Show. It's going to be my first time in that show. From what I've seen, they've sold out all their tables. It's going to be more than 330 tables at that event. It's a 2-day event. I'm just going on Saturday. So I'll be posting the video and showing you all about that train show. All right, so that's going to about do it for today. I'm going to go watch a little WWE. It's WrestleMania night, so I gotta watch that so I'm up to date when I talk to my grandsons about it. All right, everybody, take care and have a great weekend. And as always, a choo-choo.
Thank you for watching my Papa's videos.